this semester to put together a wonderful performance for you. Tonight, you will see a performance from our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade bands. You will also see some solos tonight and various groups perform. There will be a wide variety of music through the evening. We hope you enjoy it. I feel so fortunate to teach a wonderful group of students. This past semester and year have been full of learning, growth, and progress. I am so proud of all of the students you will see before you on stage this evening. I would like to take a moment to thank the parents. I am truly grateful for the opportunity to get to know your children and work with them every day. Thank you for recognizing the value of fine arts in the life of a child. Thank you for the time you invest in supporting your child at home, and thank you for including me as a part of your child's musical education. Thank you to our wonderful administrators, Mr. Simmons and Mr. Bryant. At this time, we would kindly appreciate it if you would silence all cell phones before our performance begins. Our first performance will be by Michelle in the 6th grade. She will be performing the Bluey theme song. think it's really admirable that they chose to do these solos and duets. Let's give them another round of applause. Our next selection for 6th grade is a really fun piece called Aunt Rhodey's Appetite. And as you can see, you have 4 speakers and students over here, and I'm going to introduce these students. We have our narrator, Michelle. Wave your hand, Michelle. We have Pierre, the French chef, Niley. We have Aunt Rhodey, Audrina. And we have our great goose, David. We hope that you have some fun watching this piece called Aunt Rhodey's Appetite.
Once upon a time, there was an old gray goose who lived on a farm. The farm belonged to a lady whom everyone called Aunt Rhodey.
That gray goose is getting awfully old. I better cook it for my holiday dinner this year before it gets too tough to eat.
Aunt Rhodey's next door neighbor on the next farm was Pierre, the French chef.
Hello, Aunt Rhodey. What can I do for you on this beautiful day? Well, I'd like to borrow your big roasting pan. I'm going to cook that old gray goose for our holiday dinner this year. Oh my dear, Jeff cooks the old gray goose. Perhaps you'll change your mind after you've had some of my hot cross buns. Those hot cross buns are very tasty here, but I'm still going to cook that old gray goose. gossip about her? Gossip? Well, I heard that for dinner the other night, Mary had a little lamb.
Pierre was very upset, so that night he went to see the old gray goose.
Did you know, Mortimer, that Aunt Rhody is preparing to have you for her holiday dinner?
Delightful. What did she serve?
Quick, run down to the river. Row away as fast as you can.
The next morning, Pierre told Aunt Rhoda about how he warned the old gray goose and gave him the rowboat.
Oh, that's all right, Pierre. I was really very fond of that goose. I never could have cooked him. As a matter of fact, I miss him more.
Just then, the old gray goose came waddling over the hill.
Don't cry, Aunt Rudy. I knew you would never be enough to cook me.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry you had to run away and rode down the river in the cold night air.
Well, at least something good happened on the way down the river. I met a new friend. His name is Turkey. Would you like to meet him sometime, Aunt Rudy?
Oh, I certainly would. I certainly would.
The gray goose, Aunt Rhoda, and Pierre all laughed against a lively polka.
excited to perform for you tonight. Our first selection will be The Tempest, and they have really enjoyed playing this piece. We hope you enjoy In Quiet Times. They played tuba throughout their high school years, and they are currently a student at the Toho College of Music in Japan, where they are studying composition and music education. We hope you enjoy Amber Moon.
It's a very artistic place, apparently.
Let's give all of our soloists and groups another round of applause. Our next selection is a fan favorite. Many of you are going to recognize Jurassic Park. It's theme from Jurassic Park. We have only worked on this piece for about 2 weeks. Would you say 2 weeks? Roughly 2-3 weeks. Not long at all. We hope you enjoy the theme from Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's pretty impressive after about 2-3 weeks putting on that piece. They did an amazing job. Before our final piece, I am going to recognize a student for the Band Director's Choice Award. This is something new that I'm trying this year, but this is an award that is going to a student who has gone above and beyond in the 8th grade, who has always stepped up, offered help with 6th grade, offered to help with anything that I need, and just really working hard on everything that they do, and wanting to continue music next year. And it was a hard decision, as I have many great students, but this award is going to Maya Washington Schools. Maya will be continuing at the early college next year, but she has chosen to continue band while at the early college, and I just really appreciate all of your help with sixth grade and just everything that you do. And thank you so much. Our final selection for this evening is entitled Abandoned Treasure Hunt. This is a really fun piece. It is a musical journey depicting an adventurous search for lost treasures of the sea. As the ship sets sail, images of attaining great wealth are dreamed of by all aboard. Many mysterious events begin to take place on the ship and ultimately bring the great treasure hunt to a haunting end. We hope you enjoy our final selection this evening.